Wait, can you hear me? Hello? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, hello everyone! Let me bring my mic a little bit closer. Hello, hello! Hello Caleb, hello Brilliance, hello Captain Particle! I hope everyone is doing well. What? Oh, I thought you meant my Discord server. I was like, what? I didn't kick anyone out. Remember to show love to your guy friends because it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Oh yes! Mental health is very important, so please show all your love to all your guy friends. And that can include like your father and your family. Not yours, Bus. Talking about a random Discord. Oh, I see, I see. Well, you know, if it was just random, then maybe it's fine, you know? It shouldn't matter too much if it was just a random one. Sorry guys, I just woke up, so like my voice is not warmed up, if you can tell. But yeah, today's gonna be a short stream because I was originally planning to stream like my usual time today, but then I had trouble sleeping, and then I got woken up by Mishu very early, so then I went back to sleep, and then I got woken up again, so then I went back to sleep. and then I woke up like 5 p.m. 5 something p.m. and then I ate, and now I'm here. But yeah, I'm planning to make some banana bread after this, so I need to end the stream a little bit earlier than usual. I would play this game all night, but I gotta make some banana bread, so oof. But yes, let's get started, guys. I hope you are okay. Man, I want some banana bread. I got you. I'll send a picture if it turns out good, but if it doesn't, then, you know, I won't. I don't know, I think some people just didn't like me, so they went to the mods instead of confronting me if there was a problem. Oh yeah, there should be a rule about, like, how many strikes you get, shouldn't there? Well, I don't know, because, like, I don't know how to run a Discord, but usually there's, like, one warning, blah blah blah, if there is actually a problem. But if it's a problem between some people, then like personal problem, then they should talk to you directly. But I guess since the mods like kicked you out, then that means like the mods also thought there was a problem. I'm not sure, but if it was just a random Discord, then like, I don't know, it might be like a, how do you say, like a very tight-knit type of group that, you know. I don't know. Friendly reminder. Oh, what? Wait. I would work with them, but was warned, but it came off as a friendly reminder. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes you can't really tell. I have some worried news. Oh no, what's wrong? They were tight-knit for sure. Yeah, that might be why. This is why I don't this is why I don't have this is why I don't use Discord. I only use it from like my 2 friends. What is if I do something, tell me to my face, please? Oh yeah, of course. I understand. I also want to be told directly if I ever do something wrong, rather than like, you know, trying to pass a hint. My best friend Pal, who's my supervisor, just told me he was assaulted a few days ago. No! Oh my god! Are they okay? I hope they're okay. Paul, who's your supervisor, like at work? Did a customer do something? Oh my god. Customers. He's okay. Oh yeah, just make sure to check up on him every now and then. Because, you know, sometimes they say they're okay, but... yeah, just keep out an eye on him. Mugged by a carjacker? They took his car, or they just... mugged him? Like, his wallet? That's still horrible. But if they took the car, that's, like, even worse, you know? Oh, the guy got caught. Okay, good. Yeah. No, his car? They took his car? Oh my god. But he got caught, right? So the car is back to him? That's good. Yeah, but that's a horrible experience. What? Back of the head with a gun? Oh my god. That's so scary. I hope he got it checked out, like actually at a professional place. Cause that sounds like it could cause some damage. No. Yeah, the skull, even though the skull is kind of strong, it's still a vulnerable place, especially at the back. I know this sounds unbelievable considering this is Canada. No, I believe it. There's you know, always crime in every country. Yeah, anything can happen. Yeah. But yeah, just make sure to check up on him every now and then. Sometimes even if you do go to professional, they might not catch something. So just make sure that he's okay for the few upcoming days. He does still have a headache. I gave him a hug today. Aww, that's so nice. You're a great friend, Caleb. Yeah. If he's still in pain, take him to medical. Yeah. I've had friends who were mugged, as in like their stuff taken from them, but not like physically hurt. So that sounds horrible. I'm so sorry for him. Hug can only help so much, but yeah, but I'm sure it's still like comforting. I would hug my friends. But yeah, if he has like actual injuries, it's best to keep an eye out. He's a great guy, still sweet and optimistic despite what happened. Yeah. That's so nice. Absolutely homies. Yes. Shout out Paul. Wait, that was his name, right? Pal? Paul? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Pal, you got this, bro. Yeah? Paul? Is it Paul? No, Paul. Okay. Paul. Tell Paul that, you know, I hope he gets better, and we're all rooting for his recovery. I misspelled it? Oh, no worries. I thought he was named like Guy from Naruto. Pal. Okay, I'm gonna start playing the game now. I don't know why I'm still so sleepy. I'm sure I'll wake up as time passes. Why not just clip it? What if he doesn't know about VTubers? What if he's like, what is this PNG moving on the screen? Not everyone is, you know, into the VTuber world. Guy. Might Guy. Yes, that's his name. I love him. He's so funny. Okay, I was like, what game are we playing today? Man, I'm so sleepy. Clip it and show him. No, what if he doesn't? What if he's like, oh my god, VTuber cringe? Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. He probably won't get what a VTuber is, but very open-minded and friendly. Ow! Yeah, just tell him like a friend wishes him best. Oh my god, Miss Amanda, you're here too. We like saying hello, welcome. Oh my god, I love the emotes you guys are using. He admits he doesn't understand anime, but he's half that people happy that people love it. Yeah. It's just another form of art. And everyone has their own taste, you know? Like, I personally don't prefer watching, like, drama. Like, I tried watching K-dramas and they are good, but, like, I prefer anime over K-dramas just because I like seeing animation more than, like, real people. But I still like the stories and the acting and stuff. It's just that if I have time, I usually prefer watching anime. Also, I'm a VTuber too. We're all cringe. We're cringe, but we are free. Yes, I love the emos too. Okay, let's get started. Oh yeah, guys, I was thinking about what happened last time, and I think I might have missed something in that one very short, like, this one, no more curses for Hitomi? Oh no, Harue? The mom's POV, because like I was thinking, why did they show us this very short scene? And I figured there must be something else, like maybe the collectible is here, because I didn't look around all the way before I went. So I'm gonna look for stuff in there before we continue. Oh, let's see. Oops, my phone is going off. Okay, I told my mom I was streaming. Okay. Guys! Did you see this before? There's an exclamation mark! Mockingbird number 5. Is this an ostrich? What's the name of this one? Why didn't you say the name? Oh, the ostrizer. I love the puns in this. Are they all puns? Okay. Wait, are they in like order? Does that mean no? They must not be in order, because we found this one like really early on. Okay. I was like, did we miss 3 of them already? Okay. I thought that was my iPad, Lexi. Oh yeah, sorry, my phone was in my pocket. I've been buying a lot of manga lately. Yes, Soleil! I've been buying manga, but like online, because I don't have enough space on my bookshelf to get any more like physical manga, so I've been buying them online and reading them like through the Kindle app or the whatever you call them app, the Barnes and Noble app. Yes. Okay, I think that might be it then. Did I search the mansion? We rebuilt it after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. What? I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Whoa. So we missed something. We missed some information. The Shigima residence, once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officers. The Shigima family is one of considerable repute. A family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigema mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as the grave. A sudden melancholy? Why would a sudden melancholy make them silent? Question mark. But yeah, I would be struck with sadness. I know melancholy is not the same as sadness, but if there was a child who got in our family that got kidnapped and, you know, killed, then I would also be very sad. Oh, by the way, boss mom said hi. Hello, Brillious' mom. Hello. Hope she's having a great day. I need to sneeze. I'm sorry. Ah, my nose. Oh wait, it didn't come out. Oh no, my allergies. Okay. Wait. Is this... Okay. Yeah, so... We had to wait to play these two until we can play this one, I assume. What time is this? Hajime Yoshimi's death. Nejima's threat of mass murder. The problems just pile up. Putting the detective's goal of collecting all the curse stones in jeopardy, Tsutsumi leaves Ario to handle the investigation while he catches up on a quick break. We're gonna separate? No! Guys, 9 a.m. Okay, it's still the daytime. It's probably fine. But, I don't know. Separating sounds like a bad idea. Splitting up, I mean. Oh god, I have to do voices. Sorry for the... Sorry for the wait, boss. Is that his voice? But I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. Forensics has finished their investigation. And the body's been carried away. That said, we're still closing the park to the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night. Well, yeah, there was a dead body, but at least it's pretty normal now with the sun out. Ario, please. What do you mean? You saw the body. Well, we got ourselves quite the mess. Strange deaths popping up all over that may or may not have something to do with the curses. I think if you can't clearly see the cause of the curse, cause of the death, then it's probably the curse. We also have to keep looking into Yoshimi and Nejima. For now, we better start following up on the few leads we have. Guess I better see what Ariel's found. Oh, hello, Radashi! Oh, hello! Wait, oh, Lexi, I didn't know you were streaming today. Sorry I won't be able to stay. It's late here. But I wanted to say hi at least. No worries! Have a good night! And a sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite or the ghosts. I'm gonna keep saying that every time we play this game. But yeah, I was planning to stream earlier today, but I didn't have a good sleep, so I was very sleepy. So yeah, I'm only gonna be streaming like an hour or two this time, and hopefully we can raid Poneko today. That is the plan. Yeah. The things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks. The floor is yours. Well, that's a lot of info. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here. He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who was working overtime, who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation? Question mark? I've seen this word, I know this word, but I have never pronounced it out loud before. Asphyxiation. Due to the water in his lungs, he drowned. He drowned in the middle of the park. That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of the 7 mysteries too? The park? It was the Whispering Canal, right? Because I remember when we got our curse, it was like the little girl tried to look for her parents, but then she drowned or some. She went to the sea where they used to hang out and she drowned. So I think it's the canal. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there's a link between the canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Ariel. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman The body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamizawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi. Do we know that person? I remember hearing the name Hayashi, but Tawako? Who's that? 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in this area. And as for the cause of death, well, yeah, the entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. It was the feet, guys! The feet crushed her! No murder weapon was found in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, heavy, that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on? Meaning, what was his name? I forgot that guy's name, the nerd guy! The foot washing mansion! Exactly. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the Seven Mysteries. Then, is this Namigaki's doing? Shit, I know he used it. I knew he used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person and not a curse bearer. So he was lying about like, oh, you wouldn't hurt a regular person and I wouldn't either. Guess we should report this to the Paranormal Affairs. Got it. And for the last victim, he was identified as Kohei Jonoichi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High School. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a far heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the building. A teacher dying at school? And not just any school. Komagata House is one of the Seven Mysteries. Oh my god, why are they testing me? Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I forgore. Not the lantern. The one-sided reed was used to kill Mio. But I don't know if that's associated with the school. Which one was associated with the school? I don't remember. Was it the haunted clappers? I don't... Guys, do you remember? Hello, James. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. Good evening and good night, everyone. That's me. That's how you spell Amane in katakana? Really? Guys, do you remember? Wait, it was the Fool's Procession, right? The one that, what was the high school girl's name? The girl other than Mio. I'm gonna say this one. Oh yeah, I got it right. Okay. Right. That's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. But the Fool's Procession doesn't, like, make them die by falling, so... I see. Either way, it seems all three victims can be tied to the Seven Mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it. All of it. Pulling the strings. But you got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. You're insecure. You're insecure. That's right. And Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also died by... died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the Seven Mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have to do with the Seven Mysteries? That's a thought, but... if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner. One who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. Oh god. We're dealing with, like, cultists now? There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. Oh, really? I see. I don't really know much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Hello, Shinoku! Welcome! Guess waking up about 3:30 in the morning has its perks? Wait, why are you awake? I mean, I'm not one to talk because I slept at like 5 a.m. But, why did you wake up? No, don't watch this! It's a scary movie. I mean, a scary game. It's not like I'm sleeping right now. Oh no, guys, I'm gonna keep you up. It's okay. The police guy will protect you. Look at him, he's so reliable. Guess I'd better see what Ariel's found out. Oh, I already read that. Okay. Can I click this again? Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes! I haven't thought of that. But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the daytime, but we have a time limit now set by the murderer guy, the mass murderer guy. I mean, exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. Ah, he must have known about the curse stones not working during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers. Oh my god, this is so little time. Just one day? Aye, aye, boss. Let's do it. There's a bit of muffle? No, not again! Is it better if I get closer, or does it sound muffly still? Wait, How is it? Let me see. Oh, the de-esser isn't on. The noise suppression is on. It should be everything okay. It muffles every time you make a sound? What? Is mine... Oh. Okay, I just turned on the noise gate. Is this better? I don't know why that was off. Is this okay? Or does it sound the same? Much better? Really? Okay, thank God. Oh no, why was it off? I don't remember turning it off. Okay, let's continue. At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Namagaki had the foot-washing mansion, and Hideki Arashi had the ever-burning lantern. We got both of the curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided read. Yeah, that about sums it up. Okay. Yes, we took those 2. The Fumichika Nejima guy is the mass murderer guy from 20 years ago. So they don't know about... Wait. They don't know about Yako, but she's in here, so I guess this is all the player knows. We're still missing the... Mishu! Whispering Canal, because this is what Shogo had in the first run, but he's dead, so we don't know who has this one now. And the Beckoning Light, we don't know. Taiko, we don't know. Okay. Wait, I can still kind of hear it, but it's settled. Micro muffle ASMR? What does a noise gate do exactly? A noise gate cuts out like frequencies below a certain set frequency. So if you set it at a certain amount, it'll cut out like the noise basically. So you have to do like a little bit of playing around with what noise your microphone picks up. And it'll cut that out. And then anything above it, it'll let be heard. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I don't have it on, it captures more of the noise coming from my microphone or from like other devices around my room and stuff like that. Probably because I have my fan on. Now I'm so sorry, guys. My AC is not on today, so it's really hot. Okay. Maybe the girl Shoko tried to riz. Maybe. But then I was thinking that girl, what if she's his daughter? Because they both mentioned like alcohol in terms of spiritual sense, and he was like, I don't even know where she lives right now, so she could be his daughter. And she could have the curse stone too, we don't know. We better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How about we get looking? There's no point searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima might lead us to other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. You're so right. No wonder you're the senior investigator. I also want to take a little more look into Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there. I don't remember who Yoshimi is. Is that like the researcher, teacher guy? Aye, boss. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us. Yeah, working overtime. Who's Yoshimi? I asked around Sumida's Community Safety Bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. Stationed? Oh no, it's the guy that died, I think, by a curse-like thingy, but it didn't happen at the right time when the curse stones were activated. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi. Oh yeah, I heard about that. This song keeps playing over and over. He was trying to determine whether it was really a suicide, looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, and all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation, and he was right. But it had already been deemed as a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. Huh, what was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a road, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of a vehicle collision, so it was ruled as a suicide, but wouldn't there be blood and stuff? But he thought there was more to it. Oh, there was blood. Yes. A truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look like an awful lot like a fall. So, which myth involved cars? Did cars even exist back then? Wait, maybe a carriage. So there's a chance it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it could have been a hit and run. Oh, they mean like an actual car hit her. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning to be quite the grisly case. Oh, whoever kidnapped the kid had a car. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly. So I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. They're like, who cares about this kid? So we got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to the forensics and traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have things covered up. You're right on that. Maybe it's an insider, a policeman. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it didn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Her house? Yoshimi went over there a bunch of times over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Oh, hello Fox, welcome, I didn't see you. Lexi's cars existed since the 50s? Wait, really? No, but like this was talking about. I was talking about the Cursed Stone era, and that was back when the samurai still existed, right? So I don't think the samurais had cars. Is there a new Discord? Yeah, there's a new Discord. Here, I'll put it in the I'll put the invite in the chat. Oh, quick. Here you go. Yeah. Sorry, I don't put the link in the description because I don't want random people joining. But yeah, there's a new one. It's just like the old one where there's not too much in it, but you can use all the emotes. If you're not a member, all the emotes are available in the Discord. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Glad to have more people. Yes. Okay. I think we have more to talk about, right? This song. Remember that girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda. Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address? Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Where's she living? Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not really sure we have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could have been a key witness. Sorry, my eyes are itchy. Can we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Because of the teacher that died. That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. My accent is slowly dying. Spooky? Also getting notified of your streams is nice too. Yeah, thank you! Yeah, the spooky song. To this day, I dream of Lexi replaying Amnesia? Okay. Maybe one day. Maybe after I finish, what was it? Undertale. Because I promised that I would finish Undertale, but I still haven't. Oh. Okay. I got some information about Yoshimi's fiancé from the community safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in this area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But... oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or by her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? No! What if she's dead? Or maybe she has a curse stone too, but oh my god, she looks so cute! I love her design. Maya is a beautician and fiance of Hajime Yoshimi, a police officer with the Sumida Police Department. Mayu's current whereabouts remain unknown. What if she got kidnapped? No! Oh my god, we need to find her. It's definitely starting to look suspect. Crime of passion, perhaps. Oh, he suspects her killing him? He's like, I don't know about that one, Chief. It's fairly common for people to be killed by their lover or spouse, but Yoshimi was well liked and they've been together over 10 years. You never know. Things could be different behind closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario. We'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. Okay, now the murderer guy from 20 years ago. Undertale finished stream right after Deltarune release. Nice. Yeah, I think I was supposed to finish Undertale before Deltarune got released, but yeah, that didn't happen. But it's okay. I'll still play Undertale and then Deltarune afterwards. I'm just trying to avoid all the spoilers, but yeah, I'm doing my best. I heard that Deltarune is really good though, the new one. So I'm looking forward to it. Hey, HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima, but so far we haven't received any word. Yeah, considering that he called the phone booth somehow, I don't think you can very easily catch him. Guessing he wasn't home or at work. About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. You serious? So we have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit. I think that's a big red flag. Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. What kind of parole guy? Oh my god. He also said he lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Can't you, like, find trails of his purchases and then look for where he spent money on rent, you know? Jeez, that's just sloppy. I've heard they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. Oh. So Nejima got to fuck around unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole was annoyingly good at faking remorse, or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That explained why he so brazenly made contact. That asshole, he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. That's gonna take way too long. We only have till dusk. Is it that easy to fake a name and a new identity? Like, I don't know how that works, but I will hold you to that. Oh, are you also a fan of Deltarune? Oh, do you mean Amnesia? Very 80s anime style? Oh, are you talking about the fiance? Yeah, I think this is set around the 80s. Speaking of Nejima, yeah. Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to her house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one to try to reach her? Shut up. I don't have her contact info, alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that this was an emergency, and that we sent an officer to find her to get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, couldn't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it? Former, eh? That cuts deep. Oh god, yeah, calling him her former father. He's still her father, but like not in contact. Yikes, sorry, it just kind of slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with the curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said this curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance. I see. The one-sided reading. What was the story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane, chops her up. Alright, one of the more gruesome ones of the Seven Mysteries. Well, that fits the most gruesome guy, the serial killer. As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check with HQ frequently to see if there's any updates. And that's about it. Ooh, jazzy. Shall we get to our investigation? We could go to Komagata High School to look at Hitomi Okuda or to Michio Shiraishi's house to find more about her. Let's think. There's a lot we need to do, but not a lot we can do. This ain't looking good. We're gonna run out of time if we don't do something. Okay. Anything else that I missed? Any stickers? No. Okay. Let's get moving. VTubers do that anytime? You mean faking your identity? No, it's not the same! I mean like moving out and stuff. Oh my god! Shinoku, thank you for the 5 gifted! Wait, why? Huh? Wait, oh, Poneko got gifted? Wait, I was like, where did Poneko come from? I thought she was streaming! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Shinoku. Wait, why? Oh my god, thank you so much. Now everyone can use the emotes. Let's go. Wait, Shinoku, you didn't even get a membership for yourself. Thank you so much. Okay, now to go to Hitomi. Hitomi's help. Bringing her friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely but isn't sure how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. My boy Otora. Oh, Otora? Is that from the Pomodachis? I don't think I've seen Otra before besides in Poneko's chat. Slay! The maximum sacrifice? Yeah, what? Shinoku, why did you get yourself a gifted? Right after paycheck moment. Oh my god. You're spreading your paycheck? I mean, you're sharing your paycheck throughout the community. Thank you so much. But why? Why not spend on yourself though? You have been watching other VTubers together? Oh yes. Yay! Now everyone has a... Everyone, besides Shinoku, who refuses to spend on themselves, has a membership. Oh, Mio. Oh, good morning, Yako. Huh? Oh, this is like Mio's point of view from this moment. Yako, rise and shine. Oh, my alarm. You're up. It's morning. Are you okay? Can you remember your name? I'm the specter of the spirit board. I picked that last time, so let's click this one. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good, seems like you're fully awake. Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity who used it, but I managed to get to it right away. Wait, is this the same thing? Did I click the wrong one? Wait, guys. No, it's Hitomi's help. This is the right one. What? But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved. I mean, I meant to look for you as soon as sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It was supposed to be my job to prevent all that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. I swear we've seen this. Wait. I swear we played this. What? Isn't it this one? I'm so confused, guys. What? I don't remember. Well, it went back in time. We went back to 8 AM instead of 9 AM, which is the police officer's point of view. So I guess we just gotta play it again. It's weird. Oh wait, I made a load for this. Okay. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to get away. In that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved. You said something about that last night. Who are you? I've been trained in the supernatural. Did I not save before? Is this why? Yeah, I've read this before. Basically, Mio tells her that she's part of the public investigation place, but she's not being paid for it because she's being trained. And she has spiritual powers, basically. And then we go to the school and find out that the school is closed. And she tries to take Yako's curse stone because, you know, we can't really trust Yako with it, but Yako is like, but I want to keep it! And she's like, fine, you can keep it. So Yako has the curse stone. And then we meet up with the other girl. Yeah! Remember we talked to the delinquent looking girl who also had hairstyles from the 80s. So let's just keep going through this then. This isn't good. Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came out this morning found something. Mr. Jonoichi was found dead. Bro, card declined? Wait, Shinoku! Did you spend so much that your card got declined? Won't allow to subscribe to the membership? That's so weird. Wait, I've heard of cases where people buy one membership and they snipe themselves. I don't know if that will happen, but I hope your finances are okay. Yeah, we already did this. See? We talked to her already. Like, guys, I'm not crazy, right? Fox, you were here, right? Fox, please back me up. We did this already. Right? We talked to her. I was like, she has two color eyes. See, there's red and there's blue on this side. I don't know if that's just like the style. It's probably just the style, but... What? We talked to her already, right? Yeah, I remember. You remember too, right? Shinoku! Yeah, we went through this. Shinoku, I hope you got it. It doesn't say who got... Does this work? I don't know. It doesn't say. I don't know why we're replaying this, but... Okay. Shinoku. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's taking YouTube a moment to find yourself. Find your username. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's not letting you buy it yourself though. Guys, can we get the sad emoji in chat for Shinoku? It's not working. Okay, I just gotta keep clicking through this. Sorry guys, just 1 second. Sad emoji, sad emoji. Shinoku. Oh yeah, we said they might have been killed by the same thing, but the Seven Mysteries had manifested when she died, so I think Michio was actually killed by a car. The price is too low to accept a subscription? What? But a lot of people could accept it, right? Wait, what do you mean the price is too low? I mean, I know it's 99 cents, but like... there's like a time not a time limit, a minimum amount for memberships. Call that new Jesus. Yeah, Shinoku. You're practically Jesus. But what do you mean that it's too low to accept a subscription though? Is that specifically for a certain country? Because I have like many members that could do it. YouTube is weird about this type of stuff. Okay. Instead, I will also give Shinoku a request. Shinoku, do you have anything you want me to say? Or sing any song requests that maybe I could learn before my next karaoke. I will sing you a song. Oh my god, I love her face. The art in this game is so good. That piece of shit Jonoichi called over. Acted like he was gonna attack me. What? Glad he's dead. Had it coming. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. There's so many. And then we learned that Michio was being harassed by this teacher before all this happened, but she didn't seem like the type to commit suicide. So, Bork? Oh yes, Misu's angry. Lexi understands the appeal of violent women? I sure do. She looks so pretty when she's like, you know, about to beat up criminals. Slay queen. Sorry guys, I can't skip through it. For some reason it's assuming that we didn't do this before for some reason. Oh, maybe I loaded the wrong file. Maybe that's why. She looked really good in a cop uniform. I think she looked good in any uniform. I love her hairstyle. It would go with anything, honestly. Bork, Bork. Ah! Ah! Why isn't there a skip button? Even in a clown suit? Yes. Especially in a clown suit. Just like that clown from Ace Attorney. There was a clown character, right? At one point. And everyone was like saying the clowness. Hello Jelly, welcome. Jelly, you got gifted by Shinoku Gaming. Please say thank you to Shinoku if you can. Hello there. The what? The Clussy, yeah. That's what they said. I didn't say it. That's just what they said. Oh no, why is Jelly here when I mentioned the clown? No. I don't talk about that usually. Yay! Arigatou gozaimasu, Shinoku. Sorry, we're replaying this part because I accidentally probably loaded the wrong file. And saved over it. Wait, no, I didn't even load a file though. I just went back to a different timeline, but that wasn't the high school girl's timeline. It was the mom's timeline. What? I don't understand. How do you of all people know about that? Because chat told me. Remember? This happened like 2 years ago. Someone mentioned Khaleesi in the chat. Yeah. It always leads to clown ussies sometimes. No! I haven't mentioned this in like 2 years. In front of my soup? No, chat usually isn't like... Well, I won't say that. Never mind. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Once we begin the other route, then like, you know, I'll be focused on the game and not the clowns. I am actually afraid of clowns though. Just saying. So, if anyone was planning to dress up as a clown to impress me, I'm sorry, I'm afraid of clowns. Okay. Hopefully... Wait, this still isn't... Where are we going? I don't remember. Oh, I saved halfway through maybe because... I don't remember moving with the high school girls, so I don't remember where we're supposed to go. So let's go to the bridge. Mimes are damn scary. I feel like mimes are less scary than actual clowns. Cause they... maybe they are scary actually. But usually clowns, although they're colorful, I don't know, their face paints also scare me, but mines also have face paint. I went to a circus once and a mime yelled at me, but I thought mimes were supposed to be silent. That was a fake mime then. Fake mines all around this town. Anyway, let's continue the game. And that's why it scared me? Exactly! If we're talking about Clussy from Ace Attorney, which clown exactly? I don't really know what her name was, but it was a girl clown. Mine was tired of mining around. They got tired of their job. Remember that clown that turned evil as a mime in Powerpuff Girls? I don't really remember too much about Powerpuff Girls, other than the fact that they were made of sugar and spice and everything nice. And I liked Buttercup because she had short hair. But I don't remember any clowns. Mine are kind of fun though, especially if they don't steal your invisible candy. Is that what they do to you? Dang, how could they? I thought they were just, you know, trapped in a box. An invisible box. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. I remember this buff guy singing in Powerpuff Girls. Maybe that was one of the newer ones. I'm kind of old. Back to lurking? Okay. Good. Well, good luck with whatever you need to do, Fox. But I know you will still be listening, so I will not say goodbye yet. A clown lady that y'all want to smash is not the first clown to be introduced in Ace Attorney. Well, I'm not saying I want to smash her. I'm just saying that's what people said. But yeah, there was probably like a male clown as well in Ace Attorney. I just don't remember because no one talked about it. Is this a chocolate eating ASMR stream? Now it is. It's the Hershey's cookies and cream one, so that's why there's like crunchy noises. Okay. And so Mio and Kuro Suzu and Yako Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. Oh. Wait. If I chose a different location, would that have changed something? Cause now I'm scared. That didn't open up anything. That didn't open up any route, so I might have done that wrong, but we continue. Life can be tough. Throughout the night, Richard continues to gather information about the cursed stones, while Harue lies awake until dawn, preoccupied by the prospect of bringing her child back to life. 10 a.m. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to not daytime, guys. This is scary. And nothing has really happened in the morning yet. Good morning, ma'am. How are you feeling? I'm fine. I hope you can make good progress today. How's your curse stone looking? I haven't felt anything from it since sunrise. Interesting. It's possible that its powers can only be unleashed at night then. That aside, why are you so late this morning? There are, unfortunately, some things that can't be investigated while the world slumbers. But I did get some research done in what limited time I had. Very well, let's talk. No one's in the mansion at this moment. The door has been locked shut. The housekeeper has already left after cleaning and preparing food. This is an old mansion where I was born and raised. Surroundings. The town is beginning to wake up once more. The clamor of society can be heard from beyond the gates. Like any day, a cloud of pollution drifts from the industrial area. Ah yes, pollution, something we are all familiar with nowadays. This guy is so hot. Real. My sleepy ass read his surname as Sigma. Oh, her name as Sigma. I mean, I don't really know what Sigma means, but Sigma Skibbity Toilet, yeah! By the way, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. And what's that? I check back and I see a fedora. Okay, we have fedora guy and the Sigma girl. I don't know what that means though. Our current plan is to steal a curse stone that's already been absorbed into soul dregs, but I'm wondering if that would if it would suffice to not steal, but instead negotiate with the curse bearer and have them use the right for our purposes. Oh my god, that's a lot more ethical. Oh, I mean, I suppose that would accomplish the same, but do you think it's possible? As long as we offer compensation, it may prove easier than you expect. Compensation? Cash, for instance. That wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as the Shigimas, would it? Of course. Why, any amount would be fine if it get the job done. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regret the way it did back with the ransom. Okay, with that option on the table, let's figure out our strategy. Oh my god, yay, we're finally, not being led into the morally wrong route. Do you have any curse bearers with whom we can negotiate with in mind? Not yet. Surprisingly, it seems like the other curse bearers... Sorry, I'm trying to move my mic again. Surprisingly, it seems like the other curse bearers haven't been that proactive about collecting soul dregs. Did you see the news this morning? No, I haven't. Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths were reported in this area. They've yet to announce the identity of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed the Honjo serial killings. It's garnered quite some attention on the streets. Oh my. Only 3? That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul dregs. And for what those curse stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims sounds a little on the low side. With this activity all through the night, the curse bearers might be a cautious bunch. No, they've been stopped. Why is my face moving like that? Wait, hold on. My face, why is it glitching? Wait, I need to move my mic, because it's blocking my face. Blah blah blah. Oh no, what's happening? Why is my face like that? Let me reset my model, cause it's going crazy. My face is not like that. Is it better? Huh? What? Oh. It's because the sun was in my face, huh? Does that matter? Well, whatever. It's probably okay now. Hey now, people born in the 2000s ain't old yet. Exactly. Tell your truth, king and queens of the 2000s. What's holding them back? Are we not all after the power of resurrection? There may be some undiscovered victims, but it doesn't seem like anyone has gathered enough soul dregs yet. We might have to set up some bait or spur them into action. And then we offer them the deal. Okay, now that's a little bit morally wrong now. Egging them on to kill people? About the curse bearers. None of the curse bearers seem very proactive. I wonder if the situation could be what the mastermind who kicked it all off intended. Now that's an interesting theory. You think there's someone behind it all? You mentioned hearing an agonized voice telling you to kill someone when you first obtained the cursed stone. That doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. Someone agitated the curses in this area on purpose, and they're likely after the rite of resurrection as well. Yeah, so if you know that, then like, why not try to stop it? So you're thinking this person is not one of the curse bearers? You've got a sharp mind, ma'am. Though it might be obvious for the mastermind to become a curse bearer and collect soul dregs if they were after the rite. This would be very risky since a curse bearer themselves would become the target. So it'd be actually more convenient for them if the curse bearers moved less aggressively. That's right, but despite that, they've been enticing the curse bearers to commit murder. Why? Let's reconsider this. What if the mastermind isn't trying to collect soul dregs themselves? You mean their intention was to steal the souls, while the other curse bearers compete with each other from the start? Sitting back and observing from the sidelines is a safer course of action. Which is why I figured it'd be best for us to attempt to use the same strategy. So, how do we do it? There's still a reason to suspect the mastermind could be curse bearers themselves. But to be honest, I want to keep my distance from whoever this is. There's no telling what kind of power they might possess. Whether our aim is to negotiate or steal, we'll still have to outpace the mastermind in making contact with the other curse bearers. How do you suppose we do so? At this point, all we can do is search. Wait, are the curse bearers like more aggressive? So they're saying that they've been acting not very aggressively because they thought more people would have died by this point? But they are aggressive. It's just that, like, the three main characters, well, not three main characters, the characters that we've been playing so far are like, they either have people that they want that can keep them on track and like not use their curses. Like Mio, for example, the high school girl with powers, she keeps Yako, the girl with the ponytail, who has the curse stone, like, sane. Because Yako wanted to kill people, but Mio is trying to get her not to. Because she knows that the curses can affect the curse bearers, meaning the person with the curse stone, mind, and make them more aggressive in order to kill more. So she's like, no, Yako, this is not like you. Don't give in to the curse, you know? So she keeps her from killing people. And then the main officer, the older officer guy, he's just naturally like able to resist the urge to kill because he's like mentally strong. And then this girl, she doesn't mind killing anyone, this mom. But Richard is trying to get her to steal instead of kill. So far, not many people have been killing because the police officer took away 2 other people's curse stones already. Bork? Yeah. Yako's specific stone is tied to rage, right? Yako? No, I don't think Yako's is. Yako, she has the one where you have to hear music for 30 seconds. I don't really think that one's really associated with rage. I think this mother, she has the one with fire. And this one might be associated with rage because she felt how it felt to burn in a fire, you know? And so she has the same rage as the person who died in the fire. I wouldn't kill too if Richard told me not to. Say. I'm fighting the urge to eat. You should go sleep. You don't have to stay up for me. I might be wrong though. Wait, we have the files actually. This is what the files are for. Okay. This is what Yako has, the Fool's Procession. See, at Kamagata High School, when walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warui Gesui Canal. The source of the sound has never been located. And so this one, it kills by fatal fall. Kills by fatal fall one who hears its music, for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. Oh, wait. This might also be rage, because this person, the one who was dancing and caused the curse, died because people glued her mask on her face while she was dancing, and then people thought it was a performance, and then she like tried to get the mask off, but it wouldn't come off because it's been filled with glue, and so she fell off the stage or tower, and that's how she died. Yeah, this curse is scary. Like, that's so mean. I bet whoever did that, if they were like still here, they would be like, "It was just a prank, bro. I didn't mean to kill her." Okay, about the curse bearers. If there's a mastermind enticing the people to collect Sojax, can we be sure there's even a rite of resurrection? That is a very smart question. No, you should not think there's a rite of resurrection. Good question. The rite could be nothing but a myth fabricated to spur the curse bearers into action. Exactly! Seeing it might be for naught. Do you want to give up, ma'am? Never. Oh, okay. Never. Understood. After all, we never know the truth unless we see it for ourselves. But we'll do it without using the curses ourselves. Okay. I learned something about the criminal involved in the kidnapping. It concerns the serial killings. There was a body found at Komagata High School. The person was identified as a school teacher. His name was Kohei Jonoichi. Do you think he was a curse bearer? Not sure. It's possible. But regardless, this means the two people who knew the truth about the kidnapping are both dead. Just when we were getting somewhere. It isn't enough to make me give up, of course. Still, we don't know anything about Michio Shiraishi's residence. It'd be wise to pay her a visit. Understood. By the way, I met a few people who seemed like potential curse bearers last night. I did some investigating into all of them, but I only managed to get detailed information on 2. Is it your former colleagues, the police officers? You're quick. I suppose that's to be expected from an investigator extraordinaire. Why are they low-key like flirting? I appreciate the flattery. First, there's Ayame Tono, the girl we talked to before, though she isn't a curse bearer herself. She is a student attending T University of Art. She currently lives alone in an apartment near Midoricho Park. You even determined her address? You're not one to be underestimated, Mr. Investigator Extraordinaire. I called every single university with Ukyo in the curriculum, pretending to be her parent. That's so suspicious. Why did the schools let him do this? I went around to check on her place. On the way there, it doesn't seem like she returned home last night. I'm worried she might have run into trouble. Didn't you attempt to follow her last night? I'm embarrassed to say, but I couldn't. She shook me. Oh, so she's aware that you're following her. I couldn't keep track of her. And here I thought you were an investigator extraordinaire. I'd like to learn more about her, but it would take some time. She is planning to steal the cursed stones just like us. It'd be best if we act carefully around her. They should kiss, to exchange information. The mother is married. Well, her husband is kind of an asshole, so you know what? I ship it. Fine, it's fine. Hands off, my man. Oh yeah, hands off, guys. This is Miss Amane's man. Nobody can take from Miss Amane. I gotta support my girl. Girls before... Wait, what's the saying? Bros? Bros before girls? Girls before bros? In addition, there were 3 victims associated with the Honjo serial killings. there's Michio Shiraishi, who reportedly committed suicide, and the police officer who died at the former Yasuda Gardens. If strange deaths continue occurring like so, they're bound to inspire strange rumors. But those last two had nothing to do with the Seven Mysteries, no? It's true, both occurred a week before this accursed situation began. Maybe those deaths were required to activate the new curses. Still, it cannot be ruled out. It's possible that the mastermind was involved even with those killings. How? What if there were preliminary steps to awakening the Seven Mysteries curses? That's what I said. Can we really assume they're unrelated just because the timing doesn't match up? Or rather, the police officer's death is so baffling that it'd be easier if it were connected to those curses. The victim wasn't the type to be caught off guard easily. You seem to know a lot about this. I suppose we weren't strangers. My personal feelings might be wrapped up in this one too. I see. If you were to investigate this more, you might get a lead on the mastermind. You're right. If we wish to focus on the mastermind's identity, this will be fine starting point. Exactly. The hoses. Oh, I see. Exactly. There's some tension between these two? Well, they have great chemistry, let's just say. There's tension between a lot of characters, actually. It's so funny. I love this game and the way they write the characters, because there's some great dynamics in this game. We might even discover more deaths related to the curses on the way. We should pay attention to today's news. Today's news? Next is a tall man who was dressed in black. What? Oh, the butler-looking guy, but he's not a butler. I met him near Kinshicho. He stood out in the way he dressed. I managed to get some good information from him. You stand out in the way you dress too. Impressive. What can I say? He works as a secretary to Hihaku Soap's chairman. I believe his name is Takumi Yumioka. The Hihaku Soap's headquarters and factories are both located in Honjo, correct? Yes, they've been here for quite a while, but it's only been in the past 10 years that the company has shown significant growth. I remember the chairwoman on the news a few years back. She seems to be very shrewd. With the increase in sales, I assumed she'd want her factories running at full capacity. But with the harsh restrictions against industrial waste, a lot of the factories with older equipment had to be shut down. That's right. Even 10 years ago, there was many complaints about chemical plants dumping waste into the river. Oh, yeah. We talked about how dirty the river was because of that. Most companies back then were more concerned with making profit than protecting the environment. So true. I wonder what a man working for such a company would have been up to in the middle of the night. On the way here, I stopped by the company's headquarters, but they hadn't started for the day. I should have better luck later. Let's hope you will. Perhaps they're interested in seeing if the right would be beneficial for their product's research into skincare and beauty. Now that's an interesting thought. Just like how the vampire lady, what's her name? Queen Elizabeth? I don't know, wait, no. It was some other queen, right? There was some queen who was like, bathe in blood or something to remain beautiful. Alright, maybe gambling will pay off. Will it snipe me? No. No, Shinnok! Both of them didn't work, and it didn't snipe anyone else too? That's so weird. I'm just hoping that your money didn't go to waste and it'll snipe you later. Maybe it's just like taking a while, although I don't know why it would, because your 5 went through. Ah! I'm so sorry, Shinnok. I don't know why YouTube is like that. Oh, Fox, you're gonna go to sleep? Glad to see you live today. Thank you so much, Fox! I hope you have a nice night. And don't let the bed bugs bite or the ghosts. Because... You never know when you might be cursed, guys. We're surrounded by curse and death, but it matters little. My only concern is whether I can see my child again. I ran into one more suspicious young man last night. This one seems to be out collecting soul dregs, right? What, the nerd guy? Oh no. That's the researcher guy. Indeed, I couldn't get a good look at him though, and I couldn't gather enough intel to properly identify him. Wait, was this the researcher guy or is this the teacher that died? Well, that's a shame. But I could make an educated guess. Oh. You know that researcher, oh it is the researcher, who discovered the ancient text on the rite of resurrection, the one that lives near here. His name is Hideki Araishi, and the man I met was very similar in stature. Oh my, even he was involved? How awfully suspect. Considering his background, couldn't he be the one who initiated the whole affair? I think it's possible, yes. Which is why I decided to refrain from making contact with him for the time being. Safety first. Understandable. Of course, I want to learn more, but this isn't the right time to focus on him. Oh, but he got his curse stone taken away from him. I prefer to ascertain who else is the curse bearer. First, I'll return to Hihaku Soaps to see the man in black. Their headquarters are down on South Waruigesui Street. Well, that's all I had to report. Shall we go continue our investigation? What do you want to do? If you still can't use the curse stone, taking a walk should be fine. Right, let's go together. I want to see what's going on for myself. In that case, I'll trust you to decide on where we should go, ma'am. Think. Where should we begin? What stood out most? Maybe the soaps? I think it's because everyone got a membership already. You mean like everyone who subscribed? Or everyone in chat, because like there's a lot more people who have subscribed to this channel, I feel like, but like not in chat. Some people are just, you know, video watchers or lurkers, so they might not have chat before. Let's go to South Waruigesui Street. Yeah. We haven't been here before. Well, not at Hihaku Soaps, I mean. So, this is all new. The Hihaku Soaps headquarters are on the other side of South Waruigesui Street. They were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears things are running up now. Up and running now, I mean. Oh my god, guys, I'm still sleepy. Oh, this is the headquarters. I think the small soap-making company could grow so much in a short... to think it could grow so much in a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsue Yamamori is called the Queen. Okay, so now we have her file. Hihaku Soaps, a chemical producer that ranks 4th largest in the domestic market and 7th largest in cosmetics market. From its humble beginnings as a small soap factory after the war in 1946, founder Natsue Yamamori utilized her feminine perspective and a well-timed economic boom to boldly lead the company into new markets. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna... The company's name, Hihaku, can also refer to kasuri, a type of patterned fabric. Okay. Yeah, okay. I just skimmed it because I can't read that much right now. Oh, we also get a profile picture. Curse Echo? Question mark? Whoa. Natsue is the former president of Hihaku Soaps, a large chemicals company. Though she retired from her position 2 years ago, she still wields great influence over her position. Recently, there have been rumors about her possessing strange and powerful magical abilities, earning her the nickname the Witch of Hihaku. Oh, prior to the war, she worked her dream job at a textile factory, but she was forced forced to face the bitter reality of the world, however, when the factory was destroyed by a fire during the war. Wait, she was there when the fire happened? Oh my god. No wonder she knows so much, because she's so old! Okay. I'll read this later. I'm sure she'll pop up again. You mentioned that... Can you hear me, Sue? You mentioned that Takumi works as her secretary. That's correct. Do you think it's possible he is acting on her orders? That's exactly my thinking. A curse bearer with both money and power could certainly look at resurrection as their next prize. Negotiating with the person at that stature may prove difficult. Oh yeah, we can't really offer her money if she has that already. We just gotta look for someone else then. Back in the Edo period, the canal known as South Wadagesui ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit away from Kinshicho Station or Ryokoku Station, though, so it's still considered a nice area. The stories of the ever-burning lantern and the foot-washing mansion both took place around here. One of the bodies discovered was found by this road as well. This is quite a lovely area, huh? I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center. South Wadagesui partitioning ditch refers to a waterway dug down the middle of the road to divide it. At the dawn of the Edo period, the Honjo district was a little more than a collection of suburban rice farms. As the area became more developed, the South Wadagesui was evacuated in order to drain rainwater from the river to the east. Though it served its people long and faithfully, it was converted into an underground culvert at the beginning of the Showa era. In the present, no trace of it remains on the surface, but the street that bears its name. So we can't really tell that it used to be like a river place, or because they converted it first. We need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'd be better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe for tea or for some tea perhaps. Wow, that'd be nice. Oh, okay. Wait. Let's think first. So an influential person at Hihaku Soaps is potentially a curse bearer. Richard proposed we use money to negotiate for the stones, but we could hardly outbid a large corporation if it came down to it. You could offer your police connections. You know, you could offer corruption if you really wanted to. I'm going in. I may be a while, so feel free to kill time. Okay, good luck. Good luck, Richard! Oh, he's back? Sorry to keep you waiting. How did it go? I'll fast forward to the conclusion. I met with Takumi. There's no doubt he's the same man I saw last night, but it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. That doesn't mean he has no connection to the recent curses. He knew about the Seven Mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own. Excuse me? But Richard, you don't have a curse stone. I tried to approach Takumi about a fallen item after I ran into him last night. However, you said your name was Richard, correct? I have a favor I'd like to ask you. I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you on about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reasons you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You are a curse bearer, no? Oh wait, this is the first time I've seen this expression. He has dead eyes. You're right. We lack time. I'll confess, I am a curse bearer. I possess the stone of the haunting clappers. I'm glad to hear the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. It is a dangerous item to hold. Give it to me. My company will take the responsibility to dispose of it. I didn't know the soap business specialized in cleaning curses clean. It is prerogative of Miss Yamamori. Is that so? Assuming you've obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god. What? She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it from a pile of dirt it once was to the home of our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it is now the site of these curses running rampant. So you're telling me the Queen of Hihaku is a real-life witch? She wouldn't appreciate being called that, mind you. There is a sorcerer by the name of Suigen Gamyodo who's gallantly working behind the scenes, exorcising spirits and the like. Go on. And that being so, there have been already instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? These are curses we're speaking of, tools that are being used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable action. If you're truly understanding what I'm talking about, you must hand over the curse stone at once. Very interesting. With that being said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now. He's like, we've collected 0. We have 6. That is a lie. 6. Whoa. I can rest at ease then. And here I thought I was at risk of being cursed. It seems we are on the same page. If that is the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately. I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I've been keeping it in hiding. Really now? Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. I'm sorry, but I've got something important to attend to, but I promise I'll return with it later. Very well. Then you won't refuse to provide your address and phone number, I presume? How prudent of you. I'll oblige. They're just lying to each other. And that's how it went. So they aren't after the right after all. I wouldn't be so quick to trust him. Oh? I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well have made up a story to convince us to part ways with our stone. I think he was lying about having procured 6 stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive. Well, now I feel gullible. The company is plotting something. I wonder what they mean to do with the cursed stones. He seemed rather desperate to get a hold of ours, despite not having collected any soul dregs. Perhaps the people at Hihaku are the masterminds behind the curses being unleashed. Because the chairwoman's a witch? I wonder about that too. If she really were that powerful, would her secretary have divulged that information so casually? Takumi was... There's a person! Takumi was either making it up or he went... Or he's trying to spread a rumor. For what purpose would he do that? Recently, people have been caught up in the occult more than ever. If word spreads that Hihaku chairwoman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique. Oh, that's unsettling. Guys, did you not notice the figure standing right there watching us? We should avoid Hihaku for the time being. It'll be a pain if we have to deal with Takumi later. How interesting that the Queen of Hihaku, or the witch, or whatever she is trying to get her hands on the rite of resurrection. It's like some kind of dark fairy tale. Regardless of what is true or what isn't, we must stay one step ahead. No worries. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just processing all this. Me too. It's a lot of information we're getting. But yeah, I'll probably end this after we finish this route. You know, this TV part. Oh, I'm sheepy. Okay. Here we are at Ground Zero, Komagata High School. I guess it's logical that the peoples got the place shut down. The teacher's body was found here after all. It's as if the students have nowhere to go. 2 people have died. A teacher named Kohei Jonuichi and a student. Is there anything else that can be gained here? The news has attracted a bunch of curious onlookers, huh? That works in our favor. The more people around, the better we can blend in. Oh, wrong one. The gates. It seems the officers are inspecting the scene. Entry has been strictly prohibited. Okay. I chose SCP. I gave up a long time ago. It's okay. Just focus on Richard. Why is it moving like this? What are you looking at? Camera? Did you see that, guys? Wait, is that Yaku? He appears to be wary of these police officers. Maybe the police really do have something against private investigators, just like in those detective novels. You're taking my job. This place is said to be connected with the Fool's procession. I wouldn't be surprised if Cursebearer decided to turn up here. However, I need to find out if the teacher was a Cursebearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled since they don't know about the curses. I can ask around to see what the students have to say. Inquire? Alright, I'll go ask about the students. Yo, I think it is. Oh my god. They're finally gonna meet each other. The timelines are gonna connect, guys. It's happening. I'm back, ma'am. So what did you learn? That school kids really do love a good rumor. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Jonuichi and Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best. Not surprising. Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought. But there was a story that caught my attention. Oh. Some believe that Michio is the one who killed Mr. Jonuichi. Really? The story's got 2 pieces of evidence that back it up. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently, he's been mumbling that Michio was gonna try to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students. And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose. Rumors that juicy don't stay a secret for long. As for the other piece of evidence, a pig-tailed girl in her school uniform was seen around school last night. Go on. Although numerous people have claimed to see the girl, not one of them saw her face. Some are proposing it was Michio brought back to life, or it was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio is the only high school girl to wear pigtails. This rumor might have been made up to fan the flames. But if it were true, I'd want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping. If she were alive, that'd be ideal. There's one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a list of student addresses on hand. Why would a student have the other students' addresses? Unless they're friends with everyone, but that's kind of suspicious. That's an amazing find. And it just gave it out! I believe all of the students actually have a copy of the said list. All of the students have a list of every other student's address? That is so suspicious. It truly worries me how easily it was to obtain what should have been confidential information. That's what I'm saying. What are these school kids doing? Imagine what would happen if the information got into wrong hands. My hand. Well, so far it hasn't, no. Sure, let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, it's now possible for us to visit Michio Shiraishi's house. Yeah, what are these kids doing giving addresses out to strangers? Wait, that looks like Michio and oh wait, I can't click on them. That looks like Michio and Mio. Wait, no, now they're over here. Maybe they're just moving around. Actual docception, exactly. By your own high school mates. I'd expect her family might be able to tell us more, but it's a hard topic to bring up so soon after her suicide. However, it's normal for a high school girl to keep things hidden from her parents, especially if it involves criminal activity. Okay. So we went here, and we have this one now. So let's go to her house. Near the Shiraishi household. We might be able to discover, like, what problems she's been having at home. How did it go? I went to visit Michio Shiraishi's family home, however. No one seems to be there. I got no answer. Seems like it's been empty for a while. There was a stack of newspaper out in the front. For a while? Does that mean, like, her parents weren't really home all the time? It's a bit quieter over here. It's a residential area after all. All these rundown row houses really scream working class, don't they? Real. I don't understand why no one's coming to this house, even after she committed suicide. I wonder if this place is okay. Like, is it a dangerous area? Is that what you mean? Social connections run deep in the working class area, so I decided to talk like the locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year. Is that so? I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here 3 years ago. Their previous residence was a better part of the town. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Okay, so her mom and the high school girl. Michio's mom, Toshiko, now a single mother, relocated here. At first they got along with their neighbors, many of which were in similar situations, helping and being helped in return. So far so good. What happened? As I said before, the reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognized Toshiko's common-law husband. What? Common-law husband had moved into the household. Wait, a man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband had moved into the household. So like a fake husband or what? His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Neighbors' gossip is something else. Somehow everyone knew his name. So what of this Iwai character? He was apparently a vulgar fellow with criminal records. He was prone to violent outbursts. Neighbors often heard screaming and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular notice of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him not to hit Michio. That's terrible. As if it wasn't unsettling enough, every night the neighbors also began to hear eerie chanting. Through this, the Shiraishi standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in wounds and bruises. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept their storm shutters closed even during the day, and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community. That sounds so horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something? Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic dispute. What? But there was so much evidence already. That's awful. And then Michio reportedly killed herself. Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned home. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the Shiraishis entirely, and seemed relieved that things finally died down again. Seems they were considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here. I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place? There's another person behind us. And another person, but they said this was a quiet area, so, I've heard many stories where one's partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband died, Toshiko's financial situation had also taken a turn for the worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises. Life can be tough, I suppose. You don't seem to be moved by the story, ma'am. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories. Oh my god, I'm an ace detective, it says. Oh my god. He looks much older than I expected. He's actually unemployed, and she thought he would be able to help their finances, but it turned out even worse. The common law husband. What does common law husband mean? Okay. It seems he has served some time in prison, but the details are unknown. Okay. But the Shiraishi certainly hadn't lucked out with theirs, bringing in such a violent man into this. Yeah, they'd be better off by themselves. Why does she look like she's on Zaza though? Who? The mom? Or who? The bald guy? The bald guy probably was, but I don't know about the mom. The mom is just tired. She's been trying to find out about her son's murder for like a year, I believe. The Shiraishis were dealt a tough hand. I can't imagine what it was like. Could it be that the girl was forced by her circumstances to take part in the kidnapping? At least she has considered her side of things. I mean the kids' side of things. Wait, what? There's something right... Oh, okay. That's just my thoughts. Okay. Is that it? Oh, okay, yeah. I never liked these messy, cluttered streets. They give me the jitters every time. It's reassuring to know someone as strong and tall as Richard is accompanying me. He looks unfazed. I suppose a detective could be used to this kind of thing, always investigating and chasing criminals. I wouldn't be cut out for it. Someone strong and tall, protecting us. Okay, time to go to the park. Okay, we're here. This is Miriicho's park. Ayame Tono lives around here. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. We won't get much done standing around here. Why don't I go check out her apartment? You don't mean to speak with her, do you? No, I prefer to get an idea of what she's up to. I'd like to see whether she's home or not, just to potentially get a trace of her movements. Then be my guest. Okay, I shouldn't be long. I'm back, ma'am. So nothing? I'm afraid so. She hasn't turned up. However, I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force keeping a watch on this area. I don't know if they got their eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in. Interesting. You've got a sharp eye to notice this. Wait, to have noticed them despite being so covert. What can I say is part of the job? However, it meant that I had to refrain from knocking on her door or looking through the windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either. Unfortunately. He could just do that? He can look through people's windows like that? You were planning to go that far? Well, he's not an investigator to not investigate, I suppose. This place is connected with the story of Taiko Sugaru. Yeah, we haven't seen a Taiko one yet. Not only that, Katsushika Hokusai. Oh, Hokusai, the artist home was also in this area. That's probably why she lives here, because she loves Hokusai. That might be why Ayame chose to live here, yeah. A small park, okay, with a mixture of cherry and evergreen trees. Although unremarkable in most respects, its small playground always attracts a number of children coming in the evening. While no traces remain in the modern day, it stands on what was the site of the Sugaru estate. The legendary artist Katsushika Hokusai, also believed to have been born in this vicinity. Believed? So it's not even confirmed? Okay. Trees? Trees? Okay, I can't click anything else. I just don't... Is that a... This is a sticker! I was like, I don't want to miss anything in case there's a sticker. Why is it up here? Oh, good one. Wait, good going, ma'am. You found a haiku. That's a rare one. Is it now? The haiku! Let's go. It's a pigeon. Wait, it just stays there? Okay. What a waste of time. We should move on quickly. She really does not like that girl. Understandable. Wait, we went everywhere though. Did we go back? Did I miss something? What? By the way, there's one more thing of interest I heard while in the company's reception lobby. And what's that? People were discussing whether the bodies found this morning was that of a Hihaku employee. Oh yeah! Shogo, it was a Hihaku employee. Really? So, as long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it all amounts to nothing more than speculation, though. Despite that, I have reason to believe Hihaku Soaps is deeply involved. At the very least, I can assure you that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go. You say I can hide the fact that your employee died. That's the that's the negotiation. Another one. Another one. Am I missing that much? Like, I can imagine the students are uneasy after learning of the murder. It may do them well to stay home for the time being, if not fear for their safety. The police are probably too wrapped up in solving the cases to be concerned about the students' mental health. I can see that. Maybe there's another sticker that they want me to find, because it's important that society provides a safe environment for the benefit of our youth. So true! Some of our school policies could use some rewriting, especially those handling the students' personal information. Real! That's right, I don't want to be a student. Wait, I don't want a student being kidnapped on their way back from home ever again. I expect criminals to grow more cunning as time passes. There may be times where the authorities can't keep up. That's where outlaws, such as myself, come in. What's this about? Actually, forget I said anything. So you're an outlaw? It's probably because you're investigating using, like, non-legal methods. They're all dressed up for school. In another world, I might have had another chance to see my son in uniform. Okay. Eat time at 5 in the morning. Good night and good luck. That's the same time I went to sleep. Good night. I hope you rest well. And I hope you don't have to wake up too early. Get some rest. I'll be ending this soon as well. Wait. Back here again? I doubt anyone's still living there. Wait, what? Why you zoom in so fast? Okay. Oh, so you came here too. Is it the other policeman? What is it? Yes! Oh my god, the timelines are converging! Oh! Could you repeat what you just... Wait, could you repeat what you know one more time for me, Richard? I hope they're friends, but it doesn't seem like they're actually friends. No! No, I had to... Fancy sushi. Hitomi's help. Didn't we just do this one? Oh yeah, it doesn't have another... Okay. No, not even I would stay up that late. Too many bad memories. To be continued. No, it was just getting good. Okay. Okay, so nothing really scary happened this time because we were just investigating during the daytime. I guess when it becomes nighttime, that's when more spooky things will happen. Dun 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 dun. Alright. So let's end it here for today, guys. Sorry, I was kind of low energy today because I'm still sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh, Misu's going crazy. I had to go help him. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I had a lot of fun. I am very interested to see how all these characters will react to each other, especially considering that they all have different plans. Like the police want to take the stone from the other people to get you know, to prevent them from killing. Richard wants to negotiate and get the stones. Yako is just keeping her stone, but we don't know if she'll be convinced to give it up or not. She'll probably give it up to Tsutsumi, if they meet. But what if Richard finds her first? We shall see in the next episode. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and joining me. I had a lot of fun today. I like talking to you guys, so it's always fun. And I will see you in the next stream. Maybe I might stream on Friday, but I'm not sure. But I am getting very close to announcing when my birthday is. It'll probably be on a Friday, either the 20th or the 27th. So look out for that, guys. I will be releasing a cover on that day. And I hope you guys are doing well. And I will see you next stream. Bye bye. Thank you for stream. Take care and rest easy. Thank you. Thanks for the stream, Lexi. See you later. See you later, guys. But if I don't stream on Friday, I will be streaming on Tuesday, like today, but probably earlier. I will try to fix my sleep schedule. I swear. It'll be fixed by next week. Yeah? Yeah? Let's all try to sleep early, okay? Wait, wrong one! Ah! Wrong one! Wrong one! Eddie! Okay. Yes, stay fruity! Bye bye, everyone! Stay fruity! Stay fruity! Yeah. Oh, I have to... Guys, I'm raiding Poneko. Guys, don't go! Guys, wait, I'm raiding Poneko. Hold on. Let me set that up. I almost forgot. I hope she's still streaming. Is she still streaming? Yes! She's still streaming, guys! Guys, I can do it, guys! Okay, ready? Poneko in 3, 2,